folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. Okay, it's another very beautiful Friday morning, and once again, we'll come up with our predictions on this very channel as usual. All right, as usual, before we head on, we'll look at how we fared yesterday, and yesterday wasn't the best days for us. Seeing that out of six, we were able to achieve 4 wins yesterday, but you know I've been winning for the past 5 to 6 days, in a row, and you know, sometimes you may not get it all perfect. But before we head on, let's look at how we actually fared that yesterday. We saw that the first ticket we had Pescara and Milan on Milan's second team, and we predicted home win, and we saw Pescara beating Milan on that occasion by 4 goals to 1. And also the second game in the first ticket was Potusani and FCSB in Romania, and we expected a way to win or draw and under 4.5, but the home side ended up winning in the 98th minute of that very match, and scored that goal, and ended up 1-0 for the home side, thereby missing the mark of our expectations, in that ticket. But the other team, Arges and Voluntary, did as expected. They won by 1 goal to 0, the home side, and we expected the home win or draw and under 4.5 in that very game, and that's just what happened. All right, to the next ticket, the second ticket of yesterday. We have Jove Espanyol coming up against Real Sociedad, and we saw Sociedad beating those people by 5 goals to 0. That was our expectation. We expected our side to win outright. And the second game was General Madrid against Centro Espanyol in Argentina, and we expected their home side to win or draw under 4.5, but the away side ended up winning that very match, by 3 goals to 1, missing the mark of our expectation on that very ticket. And their last was actually Hammarby Women, coming up against Manchester City Women, and we expected Manchester City Women to win, and they did win by 2 goals to 1, and that was our games yesterday. All right, I know that it didn't live up to expectation, but today we're quite very prepared, and we are going to do very well today. So please today stick to these very predictions today and look at know that it's actually well looked at, and for my own analysis, this is going to work. All right, let's see. Okay, let's start today's predictions, but I want to use the opportunity to ask those of us who are coming across our video for the first time that are yet to subscribe to kindly take our time to hit the subscription button right now, so you will not miss out on our games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. Okay, that being said, let's head to the business of today. And today we'll start with the Wales Feeders League, where we'll have Carew coming up against Afan Lido. Okay, and in this very encounter, we know that both sides, the head-to-head meetings for both sides in the last 6 head-to-head meetings have actually produced goals that are over 3.5, over 4.5 on some occasions, and in this very one, we will expect to see a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this encounters. Also noting the fact that the last home match for the home side saw them playing out a 8-1 victory against a particular side. So in this very game, we expect that a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this one. Over 2.5, that's not valid. All right, that takes us to the next game. Also in the Feeders League, Wales Feeders League, where we have Lanelli Town who will be up against Goita United. And in this very encounter, we expect the home side, who have won all the 6 matches that they've had so far in recent times, to achieve a victory against the away side, who have managed 3 draws but have lost 3 games in the last 6 matches that they have so far. So home win outrightly, that's what we expect in this one. Okay, and the next game that we also have for you is still in the Feeders League of Wales, where we'll have a Bangor coming up against Holywell. Okay, and in this very encounter, noting the fact that the last 4 head-to-head meetings for both sides produced over 2.5 in all 4 head-to-head meetings for both sides between last year and this very year. They've met 2 times this year, and each time they've always produced over 2.5. So in this one, we also expect to see a minimum of 3 goals appearing. Also noting the fact that for Bangor City, the last 3 home games that they had produced over 2.5, and for Holywell as well have seen over 2.5 in the last away game that they had against Airbus UK. So in this one, we expect to see a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very encounter. Over 2.5 again. That's our value for that very game, and that also concludes the first ticket for you today. I wish you the best of luck, and let's head to the second ticket for today. And the second ticket is started with the Dutch F division, second division in the Dutch league, where we have the Graafschap who will be up against Top Os. And in this very one, knowing that the Graafschap Sharp have actually won 4 games in the last 6. They've also had 2 draws, but away side have managed just 2 wins, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 recent encounters. And from home, the Grasha, the home side, have actually won 7 matches in the last 10 home matches, drawing 1 and losing 2. And also the away side have actually top us have actually not been able to win any single match in the last 10 away games they had, but they've had 4 draws as well as 6 losses in the last 10 away games for the away side. All right, this very one. Also noting the fact that the last 3 head-to-head meetings always have seen the Grass Sharp winning this very side. So in this one, we expect that home side winner throughout play in this very game. Home win. That's a verdict for that very one, and that takes us to the next. It is in Switzerland Challenge League. We have Stade Lyonnais coming up against Vaduz. All right, in this one, we expect to see the away side, who have actually won 3 games in the last 6 and had 3 draws, but the home side have actually managed just 1 win, but have lost 5 out of those 6 matches that they have so far. That tells you that their home side is not in the best of form, and we expect to see the away side achieving a result against this very home team. So it is away side to win or draw, and also noting the fact that the last 6 head-to-head meetings for both sides haven't produced any time, haven't produced goals more than 5. So we do expect to see away side to win or draw and under 4.5 in this very game. Okay, that's our verdict, and that takes us to the next, which will be the last for the second ticket and also the last for today. It is in Azerbaijan Premier League, where we have Kapaz will be up against Araz. Okay, Kapaz have actually managed 3 victories in the last 6, and they've also had 2 losses as well as 1 draw. And for the away side, Araz, they've had 5 victories in the last 6 games that they had, and also 1 draw. And then this very one, also noting the fact that the last time both teams met, Araz won from home by 1-0. And also the fact that Araz have actually won 4 games from away. They've also had 3 draws as well as 3 losses. But the home side have managed only 2 wins in the last 10 home matches, 1 draw, but have lost 7 games out of the last 10 home matches that they have so far. So in this very encounter, we will expect the away side, Araz to achieve a result in this one. Noting that the last 10 head-to-head meetings have only produced over 3.5 on 2 occasions out of the past 10 meetings for both sides. And in this one, we expect our side to either win or draw and under 4.5. We win or draw and under 4.5. That's a value for that very game. And that brings our predictions for you today on Betcraft to a conclusion. I wish you the very best of luck. And I always urge that you play responsibly. Remember that, tomorrow is another day and we'll be coming up with the predictions on this very channel. But until then, keep winning.